Hello, I'm Jim Bratton. Today I want to talk to you about safety during asphalt paving and patching operations.
In addition to the danger of working near heavy equipment and hot asphalt, there is often exposure to vehicle traffic, tripping hazards such as uneven surfaces and grade stakes, overhead power lines, and heavy work involving lifting, pushing, and pulling.
We will discuss safe asphalt paving operations in the context of Focus 4 Plus 1 hazards.
Falls, struck-bys, caught in betweens, electrocutions, and soft tissue injuries.
We will also explain methods of controlling these hazards so that you will be prepared to do your job safely and help eliminate risk to you and to your coworkers.
Falls in asphalt paving operations may occur as a result of a slip or trip while working on uneven surfaces, or tripping or slipping over materials, stakes, or debris. Workers may also fall from vehicles or equipment, especially while mounting and dismounting. All falls, even falls from level ground, can be serious. Slips and trips may result in burns from hot asphalt, abrasions, contusions, or fractures. One of the most frequent struck-by hazards in asphalt paving is the risk of a worker on foot being struck by another vehicle, especially a dump truck backing up to the hopper of a paving machine. Workers may also be struck by falling or flying debris from passing vehicles or from the asphalt paving process. Caught in between hazards include exposure to rotating or moving parts. Many times a batch plant will be set up adjacent to the asphalt paving process, which creates exposures to belts, milling equipment, trucks, and loaders. The primary electrical hazard is contact with overhead power lines, especially dump trucks with raised beds. Soft tissue injuries, strains and sprains primarily, are the #1 injury in highway, street, road work. Workers in asphalt paving operations in particular are exposed to risk of soft tissue injuries when handling materials during raking, shoveling, or placing, positioning truck tarps or cleaning truck beds, or climbing on or jumping off equipment. The hot asphalt work environment can also be a factor. The hazards we've just discussed, falls, struck-bys, caught in betweens, electrocutions, and soft tissue injuries can be prevented in asphalt paving operations. The key to protecting yourself includes your knowledge and use of engineering controls, administrative controls, and personal protective equipment, in that order. Engineering controls used to reduce fall exposures may include ensuring that steps and handrails on trucks are in place and adequately maintained, and using steps with non-skid surfaces. To help reduce struck-by hazards, it's important to provide proper systems of traffic control and ensure the use of backup alarms or proximity warning devices. The incidence of caught-in-betweens can be reduced by using machine guards to help eliminate pinch points. Electrical exposures can be controlled by contacting utilities to de-energize or mark overhead power lines for increased visibility. Administrative controls focus on implementing safe work procedures, such as planning and communicating separation between workers and equipment, and worker rotation. Administrative controls also emphasize using safe work practices to avoid potentially hazardous exposures. To prevent falls, walk with care on muddy, wet, or uneven surfaces. When climbing on or off a truck or construction equipment, use the steps and handholds. To prevent struck-by incidents, always be aware of your surroundings and watch for moving equipment. Use a spotter for backing and dumping operations. This is one of the key administrative controls for the reduction of struck-by, caught in between, and electrical hazards. Control caught in between injuries by keeping safety guards on tools and equipment in place. Avoid pinch points when opening and closing tailgates. Prepare for work by stretching to help protect yourself from soft tissue injuries. Avoid poor posture and using awkward positions for any length of time. Change positions frequently. Use proper lifting techniques. And use mechanical assistance for handling materials. The final method of hazard control in the hierarchy of controls is personal protective equipment. When you're working on a road construction site, always wear basic protection. Sturdy boots, hard hat, safety glasses, and high visibility clothing. Wear long sleeves and pants or coveralls to protect your skin. And safety glasses with a face shield to protect your eyes and face when cutting or grinding.
Asphalt paving is one of the higher risk occupations in the construction industry. Heavy equipment and machinery, hot asphalt, and vehicular traffic can expose unwary workers to serious injury and possibly death. By paying attention to controls for traffic, as well as the safe work practices discussed in this program, you can help avoid injury and improve safety and productivity in your workplace. Remember, wherever and whenever you're working, do your best to stay safe. It's part of your job, and you owe it to yourself and your family.